Hey guys, what's going on? So I wanted to hop on here real quick because I've been reading this book. I'm reading 3 different books. So it takes me a little bit longer to finish a book because I'm reading so many different books. Sorry, I probably should have sat my phone up somewhere, but there's really nowhere to sit it. But it takes me a little bit longer because where I get so distracted, I like to bounce around between different books, and I take so many notes, and then I use them and for different parts of my life. And anyway, so right now I think I'm reading the God-Sized Dreamer book, Purpose-Driven Life for our small group, Hal Elrod, Miracle Morning. I'm almost finished with it. And then there was something else I was reading. I don't know. But anyway, so yeah. Anyway, so I was reading this one chapter in it, and it was really similar to kind of what I was dealing with a year ago. So she's saying, like, she was sitting on her couch curled up, and her husband asked her what was wrong, and she's like, I don't like my dream today. It's not how I pictured it. Right now, it just feels like a bunch of hard work. And oh my goodness. Hey, Angelica. Hey, Fallon. So, I tell myself this all the time. It's so funny because it's like dreams are hard work. Fallon yesterday when she was doing my hair, oh my gosh, that's what I kept telling her. I was like, oh my gosh, you're going to be here. You've been on your feet all day. Like, you're going to be exhausted. But what did she say? She said she loves her job because her job is her dream. So the hard work doesn't even faze her. Does it get down? Does it get her down occasionally? Yeah, I'm sure it does, because I'm sure she'd love to be at home spending time with her kid. But in the end, in the grand scheme of things, like your God-sized dream drives you to do so many different things in life. So, and Fallon doing her God-sized dream only makes other women feel beautiful, and it builds them up, and encourages, geez, I can't talk. Gives them confidence. I mean, so many things go into Fallon's job. And that's something that we should all strive for, right? Is to build people up. And I love it. Which by the way, you can't really see my hair in this light, but it's pink. So today I put on violet because I wanted to wear violet to match it. Anyway, so I was reading this, and it was like, the next part was like, disclaimer number 1, you will never feel ready. And I totally feel this way, at least, I don't know, I was going to say once a month, but let's be honest. I never feel ready. I never feel ready for anything. I am so behind in life. I am distracted all the time. I am going 90 to nothing because my brain just doesn't stop. Oh, yay. Where are you going, Angelica? That would be fun. And yes, energy does breed energy. It's so true. And positive energy too. You know what I mean? Because negative energy just breeds more negativity, and you have such a positive energy. I love it. I love it. Always feels so good when I leave. So dreams are definitely worth pursuing. You want to ask yourself, several questions when you have a dream. You want to make sure it is worth it. And when you ask yourself those questions, like, really get in the nitty gritty. So, oh, San Fran. Oh, yeah. I remember. I know why you're going. I remember now. Anyway, so your dreams, like I said, like, they can be scary. They can be hard. My dream, I didn't realize it was going to be a dream a year ago. I had no idea I was going to have this dream to do this. Absolutely no idea. It kind of came out of nowhere. I mean, I was really just not in a good place. I've gone back to that place here and there, and I've battled it. However, I've had something to pull me out of it, if that makes sense, because I've had a drive to pull me out. And then other people in my life that I've met through this business, and then even my family, know how important my dream is, that they are able to pull me out of that phase too. And that's so important, because when you have a dream that is that important, your family will totally support you and understand you in a sense where most of your family, where they totally, I don't know. I mean, my grandpa thinks I'm crazy. I mean, he hates anytime I do anything to my hair, and he doesn't like tattoos, so it's hysterical. But I talked to him on the phone at Christmas, and I was like, I'm going to go whale watching in California. And he said, that was a dream of mine. I've always loved to do that. I always wanted to do that. And I said, well, Papa, why don't you go do it? And he said, well, baby, I'll never be able to do something like that. And it broke my heart, because I'm like, how can I get this man to California? In the bigger picture, he wouldn't be able to do it. He wouldn't be able to get out on a boat like that for that long. And so it broke my heart. And in the same sense, like, I think he's seeing, you know, I may have pink hair and I might have tattoos and I might be selling makeup and doing photography, but I'm living out my dreams. It's hard work, but it's totally worth it. It is totally worth it. So this book, it just made me, I love this book, you guys. Like, it is so inspiring. God-Sized Dream, You Were Made for a God-Sized Dream by Holley Gerth. I've talked about it before on here. So a couple of the things that she said in this part of the chapter, and it says, most dreams don't die a crash and burn death. If you at least try, then you're likely to have some kind of success come out of what you do. Is that not the truth? If we try just a little bit, you will have a little bit of success. If you try a lot, you'll have a lot of success. I feel like if I could focus on one of my dreams 100% of the time, I cannot imagine what would come out of it. And then another thing, you know, most dreams never get born because we're scared. How many of you are too scared to try something that is a dream that's been sitting there? My best friend, Amy, we've talked about it before. She's like, you can just go out there and do it. Like, I can never go out and put myself out there to do that. And I'm like, you know, yeah, you could. Like, Amy is one of the strongest people I know. And that girl, like, she's amazing at refinishing furniture and doing all these things. And I've told her before, like, you need to do that. But she even said, like, I'm scared to do something like that. I'm scared of, I guess, I don't know if she's scared of putting herself out there or what it is, but because that's, you know, whatever her thing is. But she was basically saying, like, she wishes that she could just go out there and do it. And I can tell you right now, it terrifies me to put myself out there. Not a long time ago, a year ago, doing this would have terrified me. My heart would have been racing. But now, if I was on my personal page, I would probably be panicking. But in here, I feel like it's a safe zone. I feel like anybody can come in here and go live. As long as it's positive, I'm cool with it. As long as it's motivational and it builds women up, I am all about it. But yeah, like, this is a safe zone, and it's nice to be able to talk to you guys about dreams and aspirations. And if somebody else has that, have at it. Have at it. So let's see here. What was the other thing that I really liked? Oh, okay, so this thing right here. I'm just going to read it. So she says, one weekend, my husband and I visited a local community farm for the first day of planting. The organizers handed out packets of seeds. I dropped the seeds into my enormous purse with good intentions of planting them as soon as I got home. How many times have we all done that? Do it all the time. Actually with seeds, my aunt gave me seeds when I was in Texas to plant these gorgeous flowers when I got home. I ended up washing them. I put them in my pocket. I washed them in the washer and dryer. So, yep, totally done it. And she says we get busy with other things and the seeds go untouched. Every few days, I would think about the seeds and how I should plant them. Then days turned into months and the opportunity slipped by without me even noticing. Our dreams can be like seeds. We carry them around with us and tell ourselves that we're going to plant them. Then life gets busy, distractions come, and we keep putting off what we know God has called us to do. Yeah, there are times for waiting and proactively seeking God's voice, but when we already know what He's asked us to do, it's time to plant. Sow your seeds in the morning, and at evening let your hands not be idle, for you do not know which will succeed, whether this or that, or whether both will do equally well. Don't wait until the time feels right. Don't wait until you feel ready. because then you'll wait forever. There's never a good time. How many times, I know a lot of you guys have babies. How many times have you told somebody there's no perfect time to have a baby? There isn't. Never. There's never a good time to have a kid. So if you wait for the perfect time, you'll never have a kid. You'll never get married. I mean, Greg and I always say, like, we're going to wait until things are... If we keep saying that, like, we never will get married. And we know that. There's no perfect time. We're trying to do when times are better. You know, certain things, you want to get things in line first before you get married. But yeah, so the last thing I want to say is, let's see, I have it in here somewhere. I got to find it. Oh, no, I don't see it. Well, anyway, so that's it. I just wanted to share that because dreams are scary. And if you have a dream that's been deep down in your heart and you've been wanting to at least try it, I think you should try it. I did. It was scary. I still get scared. I still get nervous. I don't like to fly. And how many of you don't like to fly? So I have to fly all the time now for work between photography and LipSense. I'm flying a lot and it's not fun. That part's not fun. But once I get there, it's worth it, right? So let's go out there and try a baby dream and then go from there. Or go on and try your big dream. So thank you, Fallon, for watching. Aw, thanks. I'm gonna get weird now. So anyway, everybody have a good evening. And if y'all made it to the very end, I forgot to ask y'all in the very beginning, if you guys could like give me a couple emojis or a replay if you are replaying, because really and truly that helps me in my little business. And you know, I am really trying to make this business successful and keep it a successful business for a while. So it helps me out when you guys comment on here. So even if you don't want to put replay or emojis, just say anything you want as long as it's PG and it is positive. Or you can make fun of me. I don't care. Just don't give me angry faces because I've had that before and I don't like it. All right. Have a good night. Bye.